Sun in Pisces, Moon in Virgo. Born during a Virgo full moon, this person explores themes involving the interplay between the subjective and the objective. So just kind of think about that for a moment, and you can kind of pick up on more things of this combination. Highly intuitive, Pisces Virgo individuals are constantly sensing their world, absorbing vibes and information through a combination of rational analysis and emotional intuition, which can sometimes overload their senses because they're just picking up on so much from their world. It's like too much information going into them at times. They simply pick up on so much information that they can drown themselves in stimuli. They're like a sponge absorbing all the energies around them. This combination is so adaptable that their own limits and boundaries are virtually unknown to them. So they see the world as many shades of gray, and they can reason themselves into or out of almost anything. And this is common when you have a combination like this where both the sun and the moon are in mutable signs. So for instance, Pisces itself as a sign is very adaptable. There's very many different sides to Pisces. Virgo too, I don't think people always realize this, but Virgo is very adaptable, has many different sides. And so now we're combining two multifaceted signs together to create a person that like I said, they don't know their limits. They almost don't have any boundaries or limits. They're able to adapt to such a broad range, and that can be extremely powerful, but it can also be extremely challenging. There's a juxtaposition here of skeptic realism versus idealistic creativity and imagination, which results in the Pisces Virgo being outstandingly creative with art, music, or writing. These people find fantasy in reality and reality in fantasy, and so although they are generally very intelligent and intuitive, they can become mentally and emotionally unstable if they are in environments that are not ideal. And this is kind of typical, it's almost like a cliche to think of, the twisted creative person, right? So, why are our artists and poets, sometimes suffering with mental illness or addictions? It's because of that dynamism, that creativity. These people are able to go into different worlds. Really, you have the combination of the the fantastical and the escapism of the Pisces Sun with the Virgo Moon, which is very attentive to detail and can imagine a lot of nuance or pick up on a lot of nuance. So that's where you get the potential destruction, but also potential brilliance of this person's ability to just completely immerse themselves in a fictitious world. So that's where these people can be really brilliant creators or creative people. Depression and other mood disorders are common for Pisces Sun, Virgo Moon. Both Pisces and Virgo deal with health, whether that be physical health or mental health as well. It's kind of a fine line. So that's where I would really stress, for you Pisces, Virgo people, you are a sponge. I'm gonna say that again. So, it's really important to be aware of what you're surrounding yourself with because you're just gonna absorb any kind of toxic energy. I'm almost thinking of like frogs or amphibians, how they have permeable skin. You're kind of like a frog. You're like a salamander. You're gonna just absorb anything that's in the water or the air around you, so to speak. So be conscious of that. Yes, you are adaptable. That is beautiful. That is amazing, and you can use that skill. But also, you know, uh, make sure you're adapting to the right environment. That you're adapting to, you're adapting in a way that you truly want to adapt. This combination seems very delicate at times, for they are sensitive and are often soft spoken, but this seemingly delicate side to them hides a core nature which is resilient and persevering. And that's a large theme here too. It's funny, they seem so soft, but these people can withstand a lot, and they do withstand a lot. If you have Pisces Sun, Virgo Moon, you've probably been through it. You've been through some stuff, so kudos to you. Pisces Virgo traverses difficult terrain, which most people could never imagine, like I was just saying, um, let alone understand. So, many people just won't understand the journey of this combination, but it is a very interesting journey, and this combination is very talented if they can kind of balance that mental, if they can find their mental stability, they're very, very powerful. So that's my take on Pisces Sun, Virgo Moon. I am working on all 144. Thank you for your patience. If you've requested any Sun Moon combinations, I always jot them down and I will get to them eventually. But yeah, check out my channel for more of these combinations and other astrology videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.